Hey, good evening, everybody. Derek Me Show here. This special episode of Flush in the Pocket. Oh, this is cool. This really is kind of cool. So, like I said, I'm gonna make some big announcements of some big guests coming on to Flush in the Pocket. Now, I'll probably have. I don't have the details for all of them. Um, and I could very easily fall flat on my face. I am totally aware that that is a possibility. So I could say, um, John Smith is going to be Flush in the Pocket with me next Friday night at 10 p.m. And then John Smith could easily say, oh, no, changed my mind. That is a possibility. And that is okay. Now, John Smith is just a name I'm throwing out because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus because that's just not what I do. It's not, people are doing this as a favor to me. A lot of them, this is fun. They have fun, but a lot of them, they're like, yeah, I'll do it. Sure. Why not? Yeah, I'm happy to help. Well, you're not really, I guess you're not really helping. It's just, can we chat and, make this a podcast episode? Let me ask you a few questions and make this a podcast episode. So there it is. Now, we do have to take care of one thing. I just found out that John Falzone, the founder of the LPBT or PWBA, passed away Monday at the age of 80. Our thoughts are with his friends, family, anybody who knew John. Um, our thoughts are with you. So, yeah. So how this is going to work tonight is this is going to be actually, let me see if I can share this. Hold on one second. Here's how this is going to work. I feel like I have no seams or something. I don't know. Something's going on. But anyway. How this is going to work is there's going to be a little bit of dead air, like there kind of just was. And the reason for that is because I'm going to create the episode and put in and you'll see it public on YouTube upcoming. So let's go ahead and share this link here. Like I said, hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday night. It's the hump day of the work week, so there's that. And you don't have to, you got 2 more days. You got to work today or tomorrow, and you got to work, Friday. A lot of businesses, a lot of businesses have short days on Fridays. And if that's you, then congratulations. And hopefully you enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you have a safe weekend. So I'm a little bit away from the microphone because I want to stream this. I want to share this on Facebook. So this is going to be awesome. It just is. Jeez, I don't know. I feel I'm getting eaten by some bugs that I cannot see, hence why they're called no-see-ums. All right. So we're pasting that in there, and it's just the StreamYard link. And so this is going to be a little bit all over the place. I want to share this in the Flush in the Pocket group on Facebook. I want to share this with the page as well. I mean, we got some big things coming up. I mean, this is This is awesome. You know what I mean? Like this is awesome. Oh, what's on your mind? Flush in the Pocket podcast. Well, how about this? Here we go. First things first. Let's see if we can check out PBA.com, give an update on I sure am acting as me on Facebook. All right. No, don't need to see that. On the PBA Shawnee Classic, which is on Bowl TV. So give me a minute here. All right, so there it is, Flush in the Pocket podcast group. I have shared this everywhere. Excellent. Let's check out PBA.com first and see how that's going. Again, you can watch the Shawnee Classic on Bowl TV. I'm not sure why my mouse is being a jerk to me, but it is, and there it is. Okay. Let's see if I can see the standings. Yeah, there we go. They are on the bear pattern, which is kind of a flat pattern. You'd kind of like a US Open type thing that you would see. So there it is. Hey, we got a viewer. All right. You know what? Let's just get on with it. I can't see the stand. PBA.com. I got to be honest. As you know, I could totally ruin my podcast by saying this. But PBA.com, not the best site out there. PBAtour.com, I thought was great. But hey, it is what it is. So we're going to create an episode here. And the first one we're going to do, we have an episode Saturday night. We have an episode Tuesday. Who is who? Oh, we got 3. Hey, go ahead and say hello. And who do you think is going to be on the podcast? And so Saturday night was supposed to be Patrick Allen. He decided not to. So I do want to, just say hello to Patrick Allen and just wish him well and, say, hey, man, I'm sorry it didn't work out. I'm sorry that we couldn't get a chance to chat. I still have your file saved, your questions that I had for you saved. And if you ever decide, hey, you're more than welcome. I'd love to have you on. And this is one of those podcasts that's kind of weird. It you would think it's weird, but it's really not. I guess if you look at it in a certain way. But give me what's wrong? What's your deal? Why? And again, I apologize that I am going to be all over the place on this podcast because I'm working. All right. We got 2 people watching. See if I can say anything here. Wow. All right. Well, I'm not sure what that is, but anyway. So, having some technical difficulties here. I have no idea what I did, but hang on one second. So, I know that I am not very organized here, but I will get on with it. All right, so let me just do it. And post the videos later. Post the episodes later. I might restart and go from there. Coming up this Saturday night is PBA Hall of Famer, 27-time titleist, and I don't know how many people have just 27 titles. So that's kind of a dead giveaway right there. First ever bowler to win the PBA Super Slam, which is all 5 majors, consisting of what in the hell? Oh, there we go. Consisting of the U.S. Open, the Tournament of Champions, the World Championship, or back in the day, it was the PBA National Championship. So I apologize for my technical difficulties there, and I apologize for kind of being all over the place here. So there it is, the Triple Crown. So you got the World Championship or National Championship back then, U.S. Open, Tournament of Champions. Now he also won the ABC Masters and the Bear Brunswick Touring Players Championship. He bowled 300 on TV. He bowled let's figure this out. I do believe it was the 7th. Unless I don't know when Ron Winger shot 300. I believe Ron shot 300 after this person, because if you think about it, the first 5 were Jack Biondolillo, Johnny Gunther, Jim Stefanich, Pete McCordick, and Wayne Webb. Pete McCordick and Bob Benoit. Wayne Webb never shot 300 on TV. Number 6, I believe, was Gene Stuss at Cal Bowl in Lakewood, California. I think we're going to do this. So, yeah, we're going to create an episode and we're going to stream it. We're going to schedule it for later. It'll be on YouTube. And so here we go. All right. Hold on one second here. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so I do apologize for that little noise there. All right, so I'm not gonna basically told you who it was without telling you who it was. You know, But see if there's anybody in the chat. Oh, and it is hi Adam. Yeah. It is none other than schedule for later. Saturday, the 18th, and it won't be AM. That's even too early for me. And who does that? Hey, you ever go to a concert? Hey, Saturday at 8 a.m. Charlie Daniels or whatever. All right, so let's do this. 8 p.m. on February 18. All right, let's. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to edit and upload thumbnail image. Now, I know it's probably kind of creepy. I don't know about creepy, but it's, I'm not the biggest fan of having these photos on my computer of all these pro bowlers, but that's okay. Let me see, Jay. Hold on. So let me look here. And Adam, how are you? I think I'll be photo. There you go. Uh-huh. So there it is. The first episode or the first announcement tonight is none other than 27-time PBA champion with the 7th. And I'm going to research that. I believe it was the 7th. I believe Winger might have shot 300. I know he did it in like 95 or something like that. Mike Albee beat David Ozio. 1993 Wichita Open. The other bowlers on that telecast were Brian Goebel, Kirk Von Kruger, who later was the tournament director for the PBA. I'd love to get him on because I would love it. And he he's definitely in the PBA Hall of Fame, and he deserves it. And so does his wife Mary. So that's excellent. Right, there it is. Mike Albee, your first announcement. Let's make the second one. I won't have a photo for this one because I just won't. Maybe so. Wait, no. We're gonna do this one. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna put a description. I want everybody to go on YouTube, open up another window, and tell me who I'm talking about. Oh. Nope. Shoot. Hold on. That was bad. I know that this is choppy, and I apologize for this. Okay. All right. This is the second announcement coming up. Now, this kind of has not, I don't want to say hesitation, but all right. Now, there we go. There we go. Both announcements made. Now, they're live on YouTube. And thank you so much for bearing with me. If you watch this, you're going to be like, what is this guy doing? Why is he so unprepared? It's not that I'm unprepared. It's that when I'm kind of doing something and I have to step away. But yes, I am all set. So who is our second guest? Who are we having on Tuesday? Any guesses? I'm going to sit around here and see if anybody, you get one shot. Let's cue the Jeopardy theme music. Oh, never mind. It's probably copywritten. But yeah. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No guesses. No more bets. It's like you go to the casino and you play roulette, and then they taps his hand on the table and he says, "No more bets." Okay, no more guesses. I didn't even get one. Whatever. If you guess, then you guess. What am I going to do? You are disqualified from guessing. I said no. No, I'm not going to do that. So coming up, I'm weird. I get it. Coming up on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we have none other than Del Ballard and Carolyn Dorin Ballard. Large, very light, very large. And they are, so when I contacted Del, he was all about it, and he really was. And he was like, "Oh, I don't know if people would understand him, and hey, can Carolyn help me with this?" And I said, "Absolutely." You know what? And that just kind of opened my eyes a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, let's do this. Let's do both of them." And yeah, so Del and Carolyn Dorin Ballard, Tuesday, February 21st at 8 p.m. Now that we have those announcements made, I don't want to say now that we have that out of the way, because that'd be kind of off-putting. It's like, all right, now that I've spent time with Derek, now that I have that out of the way, no. So here's what else we're working on. And again, these people can come back and say, no, thank you. Even, Carolyn and Del could say, no, we've changed our mind. We're not going to do it. Mike Albee could say the same thing. Anybody that I have contacted could say the exact same thing. So we don't have guests. We don't have dates for these. I have tentative dates that I have put in there. And so maybe it very well could change, but maybe on March 26th, which is a Sunday, usually I do these on Saturday, but hey, Tim Chris was interviewed on a Friday. I will interview these people at any time they tell me to, because they're busy and I'm not. I'm busy creating these. So what am I doing? Sitting in the garage and typing on a computer. Ooh, I'm so busy, So possibly on March 26th or whenever he tells me to, because he is interested. I asked him and he said, sure. PBA Hall of Famer, 13-time champion. He loves to ride the gravy train with biscuit wheels. I want a Pepsi. Someone get me a Pepsi. That's right. None other than PBA Hall of Famer and PBA color commentator Randy Peterson is coming up. He is somebody that I am in talks with and whatnot. So I put the tweet, excuse me. I tweeted at him on Twitter and he replied and said, sure. So that's happening. Now, I have also contacted the first ever solo female PWBA bowler, a 5-time U.S. Open champion, U.S. Women's Open champion, and there is no better woman bowler in the world, on the planet, of all time than none other Cheektowaga, New York's own, Buffalo, New York. She does not live there anymore, but she is from there, Liz Johnson. That's coming up. Wait, I don't know. I have said I could say, hey, why don't you do this tomorrow at 3 p.m.? Yay or nay? That's how that works. The next announcement, because I feel like making these announcements. Remember what I said on Facebook. When you have a bag of chips, and I'm a fat guy, I've eaten lots of bags of chips. When you have a bag of chips, you don't eat just one. Oh, here. Oh my God, that Lay's potato chip was great, but I am full. Here we go. Let's put them away for now. Nope. That was so good. Man, I'm hungry right now. So, yeah. Now, here's something else in the works. A 5-time PBA champion. He has bowled 300 on TV. As a matter of fact, not only did he bowl 300, he's the first bowler and only bowler, okay, to ever get a do-over shot. When he shot a 10-pin and missed it because he was distracted at the Erie Civic Center in Erie, Pennsylvania, which happens to be his hometown. And also on this particular Saturday afternoon, in front of his hometown friends and family, he shoots 300. He shoots 280. He shoots 279. He shoots 270. Now, I think he shoots 279 after he shoots 270. But anyway, that's what he does. Breaking the PBA record set by, this guy, I can't wait to talk to this guy. Of course, I'm talking about Bob Learn Jr., 1999 U.S. Open champion. He has 5 titles. That was his 4th. And his 5th title was the 2001 Japan Cup. All right. So that's what's in the works. So, a lot of big things happening with Flush in the Pocket. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching. So be on the lookout Saturday night. Get your popcorn ready. All right. Here are some of the things that we will be asking Mike Albee. Actually, no, I'm not going to tell you that. Well, let's go. We'll do the flush in the pocket. We'll go flush in the pocket. Who's Mike Albee's favorite NHL team? I said hockey team, but I mean NHL. Let's see. And we're also going to find out possibly his favorite food, his favorite music, his first car, Mike Albee's first car. A whole bunch of stuff like that. So here it is. So I also want to give a shout out. Okay. I also want to give a shout out, and I'm going to a new friend of mine who sent me a message on Facebook, and then he sent this. So, no, he sends me a message on Facebook. No, he doesn't do that. Well, he did. I sent him the message first. But let's go ahead and let's find it. Hang on 1 second here. This is going to be awesome. It happened earlier this morning. And so here it is. And by the name of Paul DeRusso. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the podcast, Mr. DeRusso. He says, Derek, I recently fell across your podcast. Oh boy, I hope you didn't get hurt. I mean, it's hard to fall across a podcast. I'm just giving you a hard time, my friend, and enjoying it immensely. Well, there you go. I like the interview format. Not sure if that is your regular thing, or I will now be binge watching previous episodes. Cool. Do you accept requests? And if so, PM me. Thanks. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Paul. I really do appreciate those comments. And I really do. So when I messaged him, his request was, do you interview current players, or would you interview current players, or are you just sticking to retired players? My answer to him is basically this. The answer is absolutely I would interview current PBA players. I was in touch with a few of them. I've gotten a hold of Mr. Rash. And again, all I do is say, hey, will you be on my podcast? And then they might ask me, well, sure. When would you like to do it? So then my response to that is, well, you're a busy person. So whenever you tell me that you can do it, we'll do it. So if somebody says, hey, I can do Friday at 7 p.m. like I did or 8 p.m. like I did with Tim Chris last week. Sure. No problem whatsoever. So what I think tomorrow I might do is just, come up with some questions for Mr. Rash. Of course, you know who I'm talking about, Sean Rash, but I don't want to, if he ever does it, then he does. If he doesn't, then hey, again, I wish him well in his endeavors. He's a good friend of mine. I buy him a drink when he comes to the Bayside Bowl. He really is a super nice guy. He really is. Love you, Sean Rash. You got my heart, my friend, okay? You really do. So I leave it up to them. And now we have no viewers. But anyway, so I leave it up to them. So we've got that's in the works. Possibly. The bug has been put out. The question has been asked. So I would love to get in touch with EJ Tackett. Would love to talk to him about his Triple Crown victory. Would love to talk to Wes Malott. I would love to talk to Anthony Simonson. The thing that is tough, the thing that is very tough is when you are interviewing certain pros, stuff I ask them is none of my business. What if let's see. What if, and he's a really nice guy, and I'm going to just throw his name out there. What if I asked Tim Chris last Friday, right? Tim, what was your worst moment on tour? He says, oh, I don't want to talk about that. That's why it was my worst moment on tour. What if he said that? I'm not saying he did. Obviously, he answered the question. But what if he said that? That's none of my business what his worst moment on tour is. It's just not. So whenever I reach out to a Pro Bowler, past or present, if they say yes, I give them complete 100% control because they are a professional athlete and they can do anything else in their life on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, on a Tuesday night. But they choose to talk to me for about an hour and a half. The interview with Steve Charles was an hour and 9 minutes. So there that is. So anyway, I hope everybody continues to enjoy Flesh in the Pocket podcast. And I really hope you like and subscribe to even not the best videos. Is this one of the best videos? No, it really isn't. Why? Simple. It's because there was some dead air. There was some mistakes made. There was some this and some that. So if you watch this video, if I get a lot of viewers watching this video, I appreciate you. Okay? So until next time, until we see each other again, which will be Saturday night, I will be here. Will you? I hope so. We will talk to Mike Albee on Saturday. And until then, keep the ball in the lane and always go flush in the pocket. See you next time, guys.